All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everything in between and outside of those categories. I guess since this is on the World Wide Web, we're gonna open it up to everyone. So a little frazzled today, that's normal for me. It's like I half forgot to get dressed. I don't normally work out in just a sports bra, but I'm like, you know what? It's an abs challenge. Let's just let it all hang out, you know? Little rolls and all, that's fine, that's the whole point, right? So, plus we love our bodies, we embrace our bodies, and our bodies love us back and do great things for us. So today, day 3 of the 8-minute ab challenge, so Lauren's 8-minute abs, hashtag Lauren's 8-minute abs. And again, you can find this on Instagram as well. I'm at the Golden Graham Girl, all together of course. Our 4 exercises today. Number 1 is a plank for 30 seconds. I don't really have an option if you're not doing it for time, maybe just count to 30 for the plank. Number 2 that we're going to do is going to be a reverse crunch. So that's one where you get into sort of a tabletop position and it's your knees that are moving. You can just watch along if you're not sure. If you're doing that for reps, you're going to shoot to do 12 reverse crunches. Number 3, we're going to do ankle taps. And you're gonna do 30 seconds, or if you're doing it for reps, you're gonna do 15 each side, so a total of 30 ankle taps. And we're gonna finish off with a glute bridge. I've got a dumbbell there to do that. You don't have to do a weight if you don't want to. So 30 seconds, or you're going to do 10 reps. So that's our 4 exercises, and then we'll take a minute break and we will do that 3 times. Here we go. So get ready for that plank. Hopefully I'll demo good form because it's a tricky exercise. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. So I've got my elbows stacked right under my shoulders, trying to have a straight line through my hips. So I don't want to have my bum raising up. And I also don't want to have an arch on my back. So keeping it nice and flat and neck neutral. You don't want your head hanging down. You don't want to be craning up. You don't want to be looking sideways at a video like I'm doing, but just listening. We've only got 5 seconds left, and then we're going to switch into the reverse crunch. Okay, reverse crunch. So you're going to have your knees up so that your shins are parallel, and you're actually going to be crunching just the knees in. It's a small movement, so squeeze and slowly lower down under control. Squeeze and down. Again, if you're doing this for reps, you're going to do 12 or 30 seconds. There we go, nice and tight. And again, always trying to keep that lower back pressed into the floor. Ankle taps. So you're going to try to touch your ankles. If you can't reach, just extend your arm as far as you can. And this is really focusing on the side, the oblique muscles in your core. So here we go. Tapping. Be 30 taps in total if you're doing it for reps, 15 per side, but we're just gonna go for 30 seconds. And in 3, we're getting ready for those glute bridges. So, option with the weight, I'm gonna rest it across my hips. You can even put a little pad or towel under if you need to. And these are nice and controlled. You really wanna squeeze that booty at the top and down. If you're doing it for reps, you're just doing 10, slow and controlled. This one you want to focus on making sure your knees are in line with your ankles, in line with your hips. And I actually generally think about pushing my knees out a little bit. I mean, they're not actually moving, but that's what I'm thinking about. So there we go. That's 1 whole round. Awesome. 2 more. And I'm like fighting the urge to slump because then everything's going to like squish. But that's fine. You know what? When you move, bodies squish. You see like still photos of people and they look amazing. And you realize though that when bodies move, things have to twist and bend and contort. And they need to do that. Our bodies are made to move. It's so exciting. So we've got 30 seconds left on this rest break. We'll do it 2 more times for our 4 exercises. Plank, reverse crunch, ankle taps, glute bridge. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna relax and enjoy. 10 more seconds if you want to get set up for that plank. Here, I'll even do it the other way this time. See if it looks any different from the other side. And here we go. So what I like to think about while I'm in a plank is actually drawing my rib cage towards the top of my pelvis. make sure you are actually breathing. Just 10 seconds left. I know it's a long 10 seconds. Then we'll go into that reverse crunch. Here we go. 30 seconds of reverse crunch, or 12 reps. And again, as you lower your bum down, try to make sure that lower back isn't lifting off the mat. Notice the upper body is not moving at all, so you're not lifting your chest or your head. It's all in the lower abs. Okay, lying ankle taps. So 15 per side, 30 in total if you're doing it for reps, or 30 seconds. Left, and then we'll get ready for that glute bridge. And I'll show you a variation on that one. Actually, if you don't want to do it weighted or you don't have a weight, you can actually do a single leg. And the goal here is that as the leg comes up, it's staying straight, and I'm trying to bring it to the same height as the other knee. So that's a variation you can do on the glute bridge. You can also hold it up for the entire 30 seconds. Maybe just do little pulses. And again, if you're doing it for reps, it'll be 15 reps in total. All right, round 2 done. I feel like it goes faster when I'm talking. Whew. Hopefully we're enjoying it. And that probably means someone's gonna open the door behind me now. But this is really mostly the quietest spot in the gym that I can do this. Unless I find out at some point I'm not even supposed to be filming here. That's possible. But I am adaptable and I will persevere. All right, we've got 30 seconds left on our rest break. Enjoy it. Again, stretch if you need to. So similar to getting into a plank, but cobra. Just lifting up, whatever's comfortable. If you're really flexible, you can come up onto your hands. And breathe. And again, if anything I suggest isn't comfortable for you, don't do it. Okay, we've got 5 seconds left, going into our last plank. In 3, 2, 1. And there's even fun plank variations, if you can believe that. You can stack your feet. And again, I just dropped my head, I shouldn't have. You want to keep your neck neutral. So I generally try to look at a point that's a few inches in front of where my fingertips are. We're going to go into that reverse crunch next. And that's in 2, 1, here we go. I don't know if anyone else is having this happening, but I'm also getting a little bit of a burping sound. There's a little bit of air sneaking under my back and my bare skin. So yeah, this is pitfall of working out kind of semi-naked. But it's liberating, it's great. All right, let's get those lying ankle taps. I like to actually smack my shoe if you didn't notice. Makes it a musical experience for me. Now really picture those muscles firing. Like if you've ever seen a schematic of the human body, you can actually see those, muscle tissues. And just picture them being engaged. And studies show that you actually get a more effective workout. So if you haven't seen a schematic, look at one. All right, we're into that glute bridge. I'm gonna grab my weight again. Just really squeeze at the top. And again, if you've seen a picture of the way the different gluteal muscles kind of support the butt and the back of the thigh, you can actually picture those tissues working for you, all the better. And again, your homework, if you haven't, go find a schematic of the musculoskeletal system so that you can think about what you're working and supposedly you'll just work harder. And that's it, we're done. Looking forward to the weekend. Remember, I'll probably try to post a video every day, but the challenge is just to do 5 per week. Rest days are important. Feel free to share with your friends and family and loved ones and coworkers and whoever else would benefit from this. Again, it's hashtag Lauren's 8-Minute Abs. 8 is spelled out, E-I-G-H-T. And I'm at the Golden Graham Girl on Instagram. And apparently now I have a YouTube channel, which is interesting. Okay, have a fit day.